I'm Mayor Bill Ziegler, and with the help of my trusted companion Stetson, good catch, we're going to walk you through the Leonia and Teaneck potential DPW deal. A couple of things here. This is an arrangement that benefits both sides, otherwise we wouldn't seriously be considering it, nor would they, frankly. We currently lease land north of Leonia's DPW building to a tree service company for $125,000 a year. That's a good sum of money, but it's not going to deliver the same kind of benefits that the deal that I'm going to walk you through right now could for Leonia. Let me talk to you about the terms of the deal that we are discussing right now, and that Teaneck and Leonia have signed a memorandum of understanding to support. So that means both the Teaneck Township Council, their mayor, and the Leonia mayor and council have endorsed the memorandum of understanding in the terms that I'm going to walk you through. The terms are pretty straightforward. $286,000 a year for a 50-year lease with a 45-year opt-out. I'm going to talk about why a 45-year opt-out is important in a sec. There'll be a minimum 3% COLA every year. It could be more based on federal data, but a minimum 3% COLA. And very importantly, the proximity of a new DPW building by Teaneck next to our existing DPW facility facilitates the sharing of equipment. Leonia currently buys all of its own equipment. Teaneck buys all of its own equipment. If we can figure out how to coordinate the purchase of some of this equipment and share, taxpayers save in a big way. And that's on top of the financial terms that I just mentioned. The 50-year lease is important because if you're Teaneck, you're not going to enter into anything necessarily less, because you're committing to build a new building on land that you're leasing from someone else. The lifespan of a building these days is 50 years. We have a 45-year opt-out because at that point in the future, Teaneck may want to move somewhere else, or Leonia may want to reclaim that land for another purpose. Although that's highly unlikely, because based on court settlements dating back from the 1970s, that land can only be used for parks, recreation, and municipal purposes only. So here we have the terms of a agreement. We have the desire by Teaneck, who's in a very old facility today, to vacate where they are. That also happens to be sitting on some very valuable real estate that they can cash in on and help pay the terms of what we, are suggesting. And there have been meetings between, not surprisingly, the Teaneck mayor and myself. The Teaneck mayor, myself, the council president, all members of the council, their deputy mayor, our township manager, our borough administrator. So we both signed a memorandum of understanding endorsing what I've discussed. And now we're getting to the details, and those details will be more around how do we share more equipment and become as efficient as possible. Last thing I'll say is a gesture of good faith, and to me this gesture went a long way. Leonia is at the point where our jet vac truck, the sewer truck, a $600,000 piece of equipment, is on its last legs. Frankly, it doesn't really work anymore. And we've been holding it together with Band-Aids and baling wire. Teaneck, as a gesture of good faith, not only has given us the keys to their jet vac truck, their second jet vac truck, but we have it parked in our garage for us to use whenever we want. So this arrangement not only is sound financially for Leonia, but allows us to also save money through the efficiency of shared equipment. This is not, let me underscore that, this is not a merger of Teaneck and Leonia's DPW. Our DPW is completely independent. Our DPW, the team will remain the Leonia DPW team. We are not merging personnel, but we are going to share equipment where it makes sense for both sides. I will keep you advised as we move forward in the discussions and negotiation process, but we're excited about the prospect here, and I think it makes a lot of sense for Leonia. Thank you.